General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny Corinthos will learn his options for his father, Mike Corbin, continuing care in an upcoming episode of General Hospital. General Hospital viewers will recall that Mike recently had an episode at Turning Woods Memory Care Center that caused him to need to spend a little time at General Hospital. Dr. Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, had been tasked with his care, and apparently had injured himself in a fall, and hadn't told anyone about it at the care center, and the injury had recently been discovered. But Mike didn't want to get up out of bed, didn't want to talk to anyone, and didn't want to eat. This, unfortunately, is what happens in the final stages, and Mike is rapidly deteriorating to the point where his brain will not control his internal organs, including his heart, and he will die. There's another incident, and Sonny gets a call to come to the care center, and misses the meeting with Cyrus Renault. Although it's likely that Jason Morgan goes to Sonny's place so as not to appear to completely ghost Renault, Sonny now has an appointment to discuss options for Mike continuing care, an appointment that Sonny has been dreading, but has known would eventually come. Sonny has just been hoping at this time Mike's Alzheimer's journey was not accelerating so quickly. Sonny is told that Mike, eventually and perhaps soon, will have to have more specialized care than Turning Woods can provide. For instance, he may not be able to or not want to eat and will require a feeding tube. He may not be able to urinate and may have to have a Foley catheter and bag to collect his urine, and possibly worse. The medical team caring for Mike has to know that Sonny wishes for Mike. The last days are when he is no longer able to communicate and when his body starts to fail due to the lack of control by his brain. This kind of conversation devastates Sonny, especially when they start talking about DNRs, or do not resuscitate orders. Meaning if Mike's heart stops, not to do CPR, not to put him on a ventilator, and not to take any extraordinary means to prolong his life. Sonny is forced to listen to a litany of nightmarish situations that could arise, and that he needs to sign off on when should be done, should they arise. Sonny is Mike's only living relative aside from Avery Corinthos Jerome, Ava and Grace Scarlola, and Gladys Corbin, and Brandon Corbin. But they are not close enough of relatives, and Avery is obviously too young, so that leaves Sonny to bear all the weight of Mike's medical proxy, meaning he has to make all of his father's medical decisions, and that includes his continuing care. This is a huge weight on Sonny's shoulders.